we've blown off the deck here, and now what we're going to do is we're going to apply this deck coat. It's made by Rust-Oleum, and it's called Restore. This is it right here. It's very thick. This is a 3/8 nap roller here, and since we're doing it in the sun, we just want to move around the top so we don't get that film there. So this is going to be great because it's going to fill in a lot of the cracks in the nail holes so that it dries to a hard, raw, surface, so you can go out here with like your socks on. So, and again, this is the 4 times. There's 3 of them, and again, this is the 4 times. There's a 2 times or a 10 times. If you really want to build it up much thicker, then use the 10 times. But for this video and for this deck, we're going to be using the 4 times here. So we're going to start with the railings. Okay, so we'll put this in the shade over here. And then okay, so I have my 4-inch brush here, and you can see how thick it is here. So I'm just gonna start off by putting it right there and work the corners so that I can get a straight brush to bring it into the corner here. A little bit more. Now you can either use a brush or a roller for this. I'm going to use both. The brush is going to help us get into the corners, and the roller is going to be for all the flats here. So once I got it to like that, now I'm just going to roll it on, and it's going on kind of thick here, and you can actually control the thickness of this stuff here. So I'm gonna load up more, and we're gonna try to fill in a lot of these cracks and stuff. Now see, now this is when the brush would actually be better to control the amount of paint that you put into the cracks here. So I'm going to put that down here. I'm going to load up the brush again, very thick, and I'm going to just go over all these cracks here to try to work this paint in there. Okay, so we're putting it on very liberally here, and now with the roller now you can just go back over it, and it's going to leave a uniform texture over the whole board here. Got some cracks here. Okay, now just go over it with the roller. And then just go like that to equal it out, and there you have it. You have one thick layer on that. So we'll come over here. Now this board right here has a lot of cracks in it, so I'm gonna put a lot on there and work it in there. Fill in all the nail holes here. Now I'm gonna grab the roller here. I'm gonna load this up and then transfer this to here. You can see how thick that I'm putting it on here. Let's look at this side here. So that takes care of that there. Come back here. Now you really want to work fast because the sun's out. But I'm glad that the sun's out for this video because the camera will be able to pick up a lot more. So it's best just to spread your material in the middle while keeping the brush like this, not perpendicular to it. Because if you keep it in the middle like this, then when you go to flatten out the brush, it'll spread it only a few inches to the left or right. You won't have to worry about drips. Okay, so I have it like that. Okay, yeah, so we have a big crack right here and I'm going to fill this in with this stuff here. You can see like there's like a knot mark here, so I'm going to really apply a lot there so it fills that in there. There's another knot right here that I'm going to fill in. And just keep it in the middle so that when you spread it, it won't come out and fall to the floor. So I'm going to roll this here. So you can see this hole right here, that's all filled in. I'm going to apply a little bit more into this crack here. And then with the roller, just lay it off like that there. So again, we just dip it in the middle and then transfer it to the middle there. And that releases a lot in the middle and you don't have to worry about it going off onto the other side there. So once we have it like that, then I'll go back to the roller here. And then you always want to roll back into what you just did there and then lay off like that so you don't get a line right there, and especially because the sun's out right now. So we'll take a lot here and then just dump it in the middle. And there's 4 screw heads here. So I'm just going to apply a lot there to really just fill those in there. So you really just want to apply a lot to like the middle here, just to fill in all those big cracks and stuff. And then I'll just roll this out here. Okay, so you could see how thick that I put it on, and as we walk back into what I just did, this is already dry enough to touch here, so you can see how fast that this stuff dries. This is a huge hole here, so it filled in there. We come back over here, and you can see that with the roller it leaves a uniform texture that builds all up the surface. So that you can walk on it. And again, this is just one coat. If you wanted to do 2 coats, then the second coat would definitely fill in a lot more and help level off. So I'm just gonna do the rest of the rails just like I showed you, and then we'll be back to start with the floor.